What's up everyone, it's day 3 of walking across Ireland from Dublin to County Kerry. I'm hiking to the Great Blasket Islands just off the coast of Kerry, and it's another beautiful morning, as you can see, so still. I woke up today at 4:30 because that's when the sun came up. I didn't want to, it's just the way it happened, and I found it hard to get back to sleep. So I just got up, and then when I got out of the tent, the midges made it so that I couldn't stick around. I had to start moving. Anyway, I'm hiking down this hill. I'm not far from the town of Lara, where I'm going to go in and have a full cooked Irish breakfast. I'm going to splash out. I've allowed myself to have 3 fancy meals a week. That's like a breakfast, a lunch and a dinner, and this morning's going to be the first of those. So yeah, thank you for following my trip. There's a lot of videos and amazing footage on the way. Hope you enjoy it. If you do have any friends that you think might be interested in this, tag them in it, or at least tell them about the page, especially if they're not in Ireland, because that's going to make them want to come back here. This is the absolute perfect morning for hiking. It's not hot, it's not cold, it's just perfect, and it's so still and calm. Look. You can actually imagine this. Look at this great tread and this perfect track running through the middle of the bush. You can imagine back in medieval times, it was very difficult for people to travel anywhere. Like, most people in one town would never know about the next town, and even before that, in hunter-gatherer times, people didn't even know other people existed, you know, 10k up the way, because there was no way. There was no way to walk between these places. It was all boggy marshland and overgrown, so there was no reason to explore, and people, I guess, were too afraid to explore back then. Yeah, it's breakfast time. Let's go. You know, the monks would have taken people in here for that, and they would have given them protection. Even it would have even went for criminals if they were on the run. Once they passed through this archway here, they're under the protection of the monastery and of the monks that live here. I don't want to turn this into a history lesson because it would be a very bad one, but this here is a round tower. It's one of the best preserved round towers in Ireland, and you can see here the doorway, it's off the ground, and that's because people that wanted to stay safe from invaders, or else treasure that they wanted to protect from people that came into the monastery, they'd keep it in this round tower, and that way the monks could climb the ladder up into the door here and pull the ladder up behind them. Now, I do have my own opinion on this type of place. I'm not religious at all, as some of you may know, but I still do appreciate a place like this. It's so old, and you know, the mountains around this monastic site are older than the actual monastic site, but still, this is so old, and it's one of the oldest remnants that we have of human civilization. And it's always very interesting to see something like this, whether you're religious or not. Unbelievable. the small one in here too. I was just saying that they must have grown very attached to whoever's underneath there. Maybe if you put some brown sauce on it. Glendalough is an Irish word. It translates as Valley of Two Lakes, Glendalough, and this is the upper lake, which is the bigger one, and I passed the smaller one earlier on. Irish at one time was the only language that was spoken on this island, but of course that's all changed now. And interestingly, it was the only language that was spoken in the Great Blasket Islands, where I'm headed to at the end of this trip.